What's up, Pondo Nation? Lohan Doku's back with another reaction video for you guys. And today we're reacting to Aang versus Aether, Avatar versus Genshin Impact. Death Battle. So without further ado, let's get it. Fight! Death Battle.
Aang, the Avatar, versus Aether, the Traveler.
Which journeyman will come out on top in this elemental battle?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their
Weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Water, earth, fire, air.
Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony, united by a master of the elements,
The Avatar.
This Avatar reincarnated as different people for centuries, all with their own struggles. And
Yep.
man, was that true for our boy Aang.
Not
Aang,
first,
the
but
last
first thanks to his
airbender.
master and guardian, Yatso.
As a cheap
Yatso
little
of the
nomad,
air
Aang
nomads.
traveled the world causing shenanigans, all while learning to control the winds with airbending.
Based on the real-life martial art Bagua Zhang, airbending is the most spiritual of the four bending styles, focusing on evading and diverting attacks through circular motions. With even the smallest movement, Aang can create tornadoes, run like the wind, and block hypersonic explosions.
The perfect style for a
Avatar
twinkle-toed
Aang,
goofball
age
like Aang.
112 years
He even
old,
invented his own
biological,
technique, the
12,
scooter.
air nomad of the Southern
Actually,
Air
I fell off
Tribe,
that thing.
co-founder of the
Had a
United
glider
Republic,
staff for flight, and the
master
sky
of
was the
penguin
limit.
sledding and
But you know how it
coal
goes. Everything changed when the
surfing.
Fire Nation attacked. Their conquest spread, war was inevitable, and Aang was the only one who could save the world.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with all that, and
Yep.
being forcibly separated from Gyatso. He was just a kid, so he froze up. Like,
Yep.
literally, he accidentally froze himself and his adorable Sky Bison Appa for 100 years.
Until he was awakened by the Water Tribe siblings, Katara,
Katara and Sokka.
Time wasn't kind to Aang's people. With no avatar to keep balance, the Airbenders, Aang's entire culture, were wiped out by the Fire Nation.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Yep.
But Aang took the wake-up call to heart.
As the Avatar, it's Aang's duty to understand the world's people, learning their cultures, their sadness, joy, and humanity.
And what better way to do that than learning how they kick ass?
From the Northern Water Tribe and his twin crush, Aang learned waterbending.
Which he learned from
Through
Katara.
Tai Chi movements, this style controls liquid in all forms to freeze targets, create water whips, and even cut through steel.
Learning earthbending,
Airbending, waterbending, earthbending, firebending, and energy bending.
Now he can armor himself in stone, move the
All-
terrain of entire
All
cities,
four elements
and
and
fight blind
Aang
with a
master, but also learning
sonar-style
ice
science
manipulation,
Earthbending
Asian
themed
octopus
around the
form,
steady
water
stances
sprouts,
of Hong
tornadoes,
Kong,
dancing dragon
waiting for
form,
the right
the
moment
list
to
goes
strike.
on.
There was a lot to learn, but even with the world at stake and this moody hothead on his tail, Aang had fun doing it. Who can
Yep.
forget the adventures penguin sledding, going through the bending bayous, and living in Ba Sing Se, the city where no wars ever happened.
Yet across his
Yep.
journey, one power eluded Aang.
The Avatar state.
An enhanced mode of being that came to him in moments of peril.
That's
Sure,
right.
Aang dies in
They
it,
build him
the
out,
Avatar cycle
out,
ends
out
permanently,
of a lot of
but who
things.
cares when it gives you enough power to wipe out a whole Navy fleet?
Come on, Boomstick. The Avatar state
Oh,
is more
Jocelyn,
than just
you're
a
back.
power amp.
Jocelyn, how long have you been standing there?
I've been here the whole time.
I lurk where all Avatar talk is.
Zuko here.
Through the cosmic power of the avatars before him and the ancient spirit Rava, Aang
Rava.
gains the knowledge and experience of all previous avatars.
The Avatar cycle
greatly
dates back
expanding his
approximately
bending options.
10,000
Rava
years
bending from
ago.
Avatar Roku, sonic shouts from Avatar Yang Chen, and even more are theoretically available to him through their memories.
Oh, I get it. You can't just grind your way to controlling the Avatar state.
Right. If Aang wanted to stop Fire Lord Ozai, he needed something else.
He needed onion banana juice.
Yeah, technically.
Ugh.
I suppose.
Yeah, that's my Aang's reaction. Yeah, I would not taste that.
Mastering his
The Avatar state, causing power boost, spiritual communion, enhanced bending, collective knowledge of all past avatars, access to unique bending from past
When
avatars.
he had to choose between the world or the girl, Aang followed his heart and it didn't end well.
And he got killed by Azula, but and then by He was brought back to
accomplished
life.
thanks to the redeemed Prince Zuko, the Sun Warriors.
And these two honking dragons? Aang was scared of firebending, but it's totally awesome. It's not just about burning and blowing shit up. Okay, well it is, but there's so much more to it.
Formed
Yep.
from the explosive movements of Shaolin Kung Fu, firebending controls all manner of heat. And
Yep.
through the teachings of fire and water, he can redirect lightning bending, a burst of atmospheric discharge
Which Zu-
shot at over
it-
200,000 miles per hour.
Iroh, the best uncle ever, used his techniques to redirect natural lightning. So, you know it's a
Yep.
big deal. Not
Uncle
crazy
Iroh
enough,
was the
at his
goat.
peak,
We
Aang
love
surpassed
Uncle
benders who
Iroh.
could throw buildings, melt
And those
snow,
get boomy.
and hold up this gigantic library solo. Whooping Ozai's butt should be no problem, right?
Not exactly. You see, the air nomads were pacifists who believed in the value of life above all. Being the last airbender, Aang didn't think his people were truly gone unless he went back on their teachings, meaning he really didn't want to kill Ozai.
So, what, he's just a coward now? Mr. Firelord is about to burn down the entire Earth Kingdom.
Not at all. Are you even listening? Aang was simply at odds with what he wanted and what the world expected, so he needed to make a choice.
Right. In his greatest challenge yet, Aang discovered his true self, making his spirit unbendable and finally mastering the Avatar state.
Making him as strong as avatars who could cause hurricanes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions.
Or
Yep.
in Avatar Kyoshi's case, a new island. As in, she broke off nearly 30 square miles of a peninsula to form a new landmass.
That's
But
right.
to defeat Ozai, Aang needed one final element, something few avatars had bent before: energy bending.
Not the easiest thing to do, but Aang totally overwhelmed Ozai, severing the tyrant's connection to fire and stopping his invasion, all while keeping his no-kill run intact. The ultimate FU to this warlord's ideology.
Now that the Fire Nation
Youngest
had
is airbending
cooled off,
master, wiped out a naval
Aang
fleet,
led a new
caught an
era
explosion
of
with
peace,
airbending,
united
redirected
Republic
lightning
of
from
Nations, a
Ozai,
place where all
lifted
people could prosper, and where a new
columns,
generation
weighing
and a new
thousands of
avatar
tons,
would take
defeated
the reins.
Pharaoh Ozai,
Even got
Azula,
hitched with
Zuko.
Katara. Take that,
Man.
Zutara shippers.
I will end you.
For all his doubts, Aang fulfilled the Avatar's destiny and then some. And he did it in a way that was true to who he was.
Because before being the Avatar, or even an airbender, the greatest thing he could ever be was himself. All in a day's work for a free, fun-loving kid.
That's what he's. Now it's time for
Extra
Aether.
barbecue sauce.
Ad Astra Abyssas. Welcome to Tevat, a mysterious land governed by godly archons that drew the eye of someone beyond the stars. Aether.
Aether.
AKA the Traveler, who
Voiced by
escaped
Zach
this dying
Aguilar.
world with his
Aether.
sister Lumine,
Age
in search
1000.
of the flowers
Constellation.
that bloomed on their
Creator.
lost
Member of the
home,
Adventures
only
Guild.
to crash land
Affiliation
and
9
wake
to
into an apocalypse and get
Favonus.
killed by
Benny's.
this jerk.
Separated from
Benny's
his
Adventure
sister,
Team.
Aether awoke
What's up?
again in
Army,
a new,
Army.
less apocalyptic age, and fished up his own pathetic pet pixie, Paimon.
Yeah,
Paimon.
she makes for good emergency food. With his new guide, Traveler to the windy country of Mondstadt to find his link to the past, but got a Breath of the Wild glider instead.
And his first element, Animo, letting him make air slashes, tornadoes, and of course,
Windblade! But guess what? Traveler wasn't the only one with a power like this. Tevat was full of blessed people wielding these relic things called visions.
vision
Yep.
bearers can imbue their weapons and bodies with elemental power, summon items, and use a special, vision to perceive the elements around them.
Normally, they're limited to a
Elemental
single
resonance.
element, but Traveler's
Animal,
just
Geo,
built
Electro,
different. Through
Dendro,
Paimon's guidance,
Hydro,
he began
Pyro,
collecting elements from mysterious
Oh,
statues across
Phocian,
Tibet.
Satan,
No vision relic needed for
Kavak,
him.
Each
Aki,
nation had a new
Astral
culture, a new element,
Purification,
a new
Elemental
crisis.
Reactions.
And new character banners. When asked to play a sleuth for a murder case in Liyue, Traveler wasn't interested. A corpse couldn't tell him where his sis was, but he was roped in anyway and got the Geo ability to form rock constructs and eruptions of Earth.
When Aether ventured to Inazuma, he didn't care about its war with the Vision Bearers and their Archon either, until he saw the suffering caused by its tyrannical rule, and joined the resistance with Electro abilities, fighting the powers that be using electric buzzsaws, thunder blades, and lightning.
He even learned to dodge lightning. Other Electro users, like my wife Lisa, can conjure storms. No shock when my adopted daughter Klee made explosions that raised mountains. Traveler met all kinds of people like this. You know the type. Twinks.
Yeah, Tevat
Oh,
has its
Marshall.
own laws, Boomstick. many, Twinks being one of them. Maybe 2 or 3 of them, actually.
Ringmaster.
Shut up, Wiz. This guy's been playing Genshin since launch.
I know everything there is to know about the Genshin meta. Either can mix elements for different reactions. Basically,
Nerd.
combinations. Geo crystallizes materials
Nah, I
into
take that back.
special
I'm also a
barriers.
nerd,
Electro
so.
mixed with water stuns foes.
No objections here.
Arrow spreads elements around in swirls of destruction. Boom!
Like how I
Ooh.
combine beer and gunpowder.
Exactly, Boomstick. Using Dendro, Traveler can form plant life that, when mixed with water and lightning, makes homing beams. Yeah, run from that. With enough clever thinking and artifact farming, you can combine anything in Genshin.
Okay, we get it. Go lose another 50-50, you whale.
I'll show you a whale. Drop one on
Take it easy, Wiz.
In Sumeru, Traveler later beat Scaramouche, an edgy catboy with multiple elements at his fingertips, all in a time loop that got repeated 168 times.
Speaking of time, Aether had control of more than just his own future. Tevet's fate fundamentally changed in ways small and grand, all through his unending willpower.
Because the Traveler was a descender, someone unbound by the land's destiny. Even this big tree that records all of the world's events had no idea he existed.
Like when he helped defy the judgment of a biblical flood in Fontaine, where he mastered Hydro for his best Cuphead impression with water bullets.
Heck, a dinosaur chose not to blow up the world just because Paimon and Traveler befriended it. If that wasn't cool enough, Traveler can, unrelated,
even a
turn
world
into
of
a dinosaur.
friendship.
Hell yeah!
If
You
only it
know,
were that
I
easy
wonder if I
in
could
the
get a
real
dinosaur on
world.
my Genshin team.
Through these legally distinct Pokemon, Aether can fly.
Well,
dig
Aether
through the earth,
typically
charge
requires
foes
a
like
saurian
Jurassic Bull.
and
He traveled
or
across the land, searching far and wide, and
spirits.
finally stopped
I can't say
swinging
that. I
one-star
can't say these
gold.
names.
Instead, picking up the prototype Rancor, which he wields like a beast
Swords,
thanks to the Swordmaster
Dullblade.
Skirk, and several straight days of training.
Amanoma,
What a grind set. Still, Traveler
Kagauchi,
Assist kept
Calamity of
eliminating,
Ishu.
choosing to hang in the shadows with
The
these
list goes
Illuminati
on.
folk.
Yeah, I'm not
Root
reading all
from
this.
Khaenri'ah, the nation cursed by the gods for messing with the Abyss. Unbeknownst to Aether, his sister had already traveled to Vat in a journey that mirrored his own.
And at
Yep.
the end, she found... Well, we don't really know. Not yet, at least. But whatever it is got her to side with the creepy villains. Plot twist.
Eventually, Aether reached the nation of Natlan to fight in its never-ending war with the Abyss. He gained the Pyro element, learning to launch fireballs and explosions combined of flame with lightning.
He didn't just dabble in fancy pyrotechnics. By
Yep.
connecting with the people there, Traveler achieved Night Soul's blessing, a power-up state fueled by primordial element juice, strong enough to make a blade of fire hundreds of feet long. Hell yeah, that's strong enough to take
Yeah,
down
I would
the
love to have
Fire
that
of the Abyss,
blade.
which is
I would love to have that
on the level of
blade.
Waifus like Bamika and the Raiden Shogun.
An Archon who,
Oh yeah,
in ancient
Raiden
past,
Shogun.
sliced Yashiori Island in two.
That's cool, but how about when this Venti guy threw a whole-ass mountain? According to Paimon, Traveler can level a mountain himself.
The claim was
Additionally,
directly
Aether
compared
learned
to
how
the
use
strength of
light
Geo
energy to
Dragon
form a
Sovereign
Kuvaki shield, something he used to
Azadaha,
protect the people of
who Aether
Nagrai
helped
by
defeat.
blocking a cannon blast with enough energy to obliterate a town.
This was no ordinary cannon either. It also uses Kavaki energy, so that's a beam of light.
Through all his adventures, Aether had come to genuinely care for Tevat's people.
That's
Maybe
right.
one day he will reunite with his sister, but for now, he's fighting for a whole new world. His new home.
Ooh, you need a higher adventure rank for that.
Don't you worry, gang.
Always
I
does his
dump all my
alias
savings
for
into
the guild.
Primogems
Saves
for
little
this.
one from
We
the
can't miss when
flame
those
was
ice
blessing.
guys try to
Caught
kill
a
the
giant
Traveler.
mechanical hand trying to crush him.
Warm up
Trained
to
several days with straight without rest.
Still got it.
Shielded a town
That's
from
why
a
you're broke as shit.
Kavaki
To
beam.
Aether, the journey has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs of its people, they are all part of it. Even if he's against the Abyss itself, a new dawn is somewhere just beyond the stars, and a field of flowers Lumine too loved.
Let's get this battle started.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for the battle!
Oh.
You got this, Aang.
Two elements?
Uh-oh. That's new. Come on, Aang.
What's going on? I'm on Ghost treasure hunting for 2 minutes now. Everything is going
Oh, Appa.
Cool glider. Can it do this?
Oh, it's just like Aang's glider. No, you can use those glider and a staff. Yeah, Aang.
Traveler, get up! Never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Remember,
Uh-oh.
Like alone.
You may be in trouble, Aang. You might want to pull out the Avatar state.
For those who came before, and those who will follow. I am Avatar Aang, the last airbender.
Here it comes, Aether.
Take this!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Shadows. Through infinite dusks and dawn!
Well,
way to go, Traveler. But does this mean no treasure?
nope, no Trevor. You just won the battle.
These are done. What a miss.
This was an interesting pairing, so let's break this down by power, experience, speed, and elements.
First up, power. Aang
Let's
and
see-
Traveler
the-
can both
let's see
change
what the
terrain
edge and
of entire
power.
cities, and we're way stronger than characters that can break mountains. But at their peak, they're both tearing up islands.
Aang's avatar state made him on par with Kyoshi,
Yep.
who created and moved the island of Kyoshi. Similarly, Night Soul's blessing let Aether contend with Archon-level foes like the Raiden Shogun, who split Yashiori Island in
Kazuha
two.
blocked
attack
the
that even Vision
Azu no
Bearers weaker than
Hachi
Traveler can
with two
block.
elements.
So
Aether
he's
has more
definitely
elements.
on that level.
Nicel's
Kyoshi
blessing
Island
has
is over
some
6
restrictions
miles
lifted by
wide and long.
Colombian.
Kyoshi moved the
Aether
island
also
17
survived a
miles
replication of
offshore
Muscle
in
and
2
Nahachi.
seconds. So we have everything we need to calculate the amount
Even
of kinetic
in
energy
generously
this
scaling
will
Aang to the
require.
moon spirit,
Turns out
Aether
it's
scales to
basically the same as cutting
Vakar
through Yashiori Island. About
Arca,
3,000
who aided in
gigatons
pulling
of
down the
TNT.
Frost Moon.
So their power is tied up.
Which means
Both have the edge and power, so the
experience is
tie.
crucial.
Now it's time for
Aether's mastered more
experience.
elements than Aang, but the Avatar state gave Aang centuries of knowledge.
With the memories and abilities of past avatars, Aang's kit was so extensive in a way Aether had no real answer for.
Not to mention,
Most of
Aang's
Aether's
training was
thousands of
more
years were
focused.
spent in
Traveler's
stasis, while the
skill,
Avatar
sure,
state
but
grants
his
Aang
training was
potentially
mostly just
10,000
a
years
means to
of
finding his
relevant
sister,
combat
while
knowledge.
Aang's journey was all about mastering elements to combat other elements.
Experience narrowly goes to Aang. However,
Aang gets the
another
edge in
important factor to
experience.
consider is speed.
In
Now he has
terms of mobility,
speed.
both
It's
could
all about
roughly match the
speed.
other. If Traveler was immobilized with earthbending, he could just dig his way out as a dinosaur.
And Aang's airbending and glider meant he could easily counter Aether if he took flight.
But in terms of raw reaction speed, Traveler had it in the bag. Aang bending away lightning is crazy fast, but Traveler could dodge lightning much earlier in his journey, and now he can block that light-speed Kubaki laser.
While lightning can move over 200,000 miles per hour, a beam of light can move 186,000 miles per second.
Over 3,000 times faster than Aang. Traveler takes speed by a landslide.
So this all came down to the elements. Who could turn
Yep.
the forces of nature against the other?
Who
At first, I actually thought
was
this
the
was
Asian
Aang's
elements?
Aether's elemental control is remarkable, but most of his attacks are projectiles, spires, and very specific implements that Aang has bent away in the past. Aether has never shown the precision or creative flexibility that we've seen with Aang's bending.
But throw in the combos of elemental reactions and the script flips. Traveler could mix not just his elements, but also Aang's in ways that Aang could not. Bending was Aang's greatest strength, but also, against Traveler, a weakness.
Because Aang usually had one or more elements around him, it gave Aether an easy access point through these combinations. When Aang used fire, Aether could use lightning to catch him in an overload. If Aang used water, Traveler's electrocharge could paralyze him, and so on.
This isn't just a gameplay thing. Genshin characters like
Elemental
the lovely Lisa
reactions are also
canonically
mentioned
say
by
this is how
Prunen
the elements
that
work.
Phantasmal
Unlike
event
Aang,
in the
Aether has fought
Phantasmal event
multiple
quest.
people who can
Any
use
feelings
multiple
about
elements. The longer the
Ascension?
fight went on, the more Aether would trip Aang up with these combinations, some of which Aang could not bend.
Aang could redirect lightning, sure, but what about electro buzzsaws, or an electrified tornado, or dendroblasts of pure plant energy?
The Kavaki shield especially gave Aether a strong defense to fall back on. Since it was made of pure light, Aang had no way to remove it outside of brute force.
By comparison, Aang's wind barrier wouldn't block Traveler's elements. It would actually merge with them and create more combos that would target Aang himself. Not a great situation to be in.
There is
And
amount of
since Aether's
characters who
powers
can
came
inflict
from
confused
external
elements
earthly
into their own
sources,
wind
like
creations,
those
such as
statues,
Lan
Aang could not
Beyond,
empower him with
combining
energy,
elements with her
even
wind
if he
shield.
theoretically overcame Aether's willpower.
Willpower that is strong enough to alter the fate of the entire world. Sorry, Aang, but elements goes to the Traveler. Cinching his victory. Either way you cut it, he was in his element.
The winner
Is
the Traveler, Aether.
Okay, I'm ready for my cameo. Oh.
Sorry, dummy.
Next time on
Who's
Death
next?
Battle.
The brick by brick, real brick.
Subscribe.
Kai
and join
versus
as a member to see more
Toyotao.
Death Battle.
Ninjago versus
Thanks for watching.
Bionicle. Well. So we have a Lego style death battle coming. So we have Ninjago versus Bionicle. Oh, okay. That I'm interested in seeing. Like, you know, I'm a big fan of Ninjago, and I also did watch a little bit of Bionicle. So, hope you guys enjoyed my little reaction to Aang versus Aether. Now let me know, who are you guys voting for in the next death battle? Ninjago or Bionicle? So, well, with that, this is Lord Hondoku, signing off.